Good morning, dear friends. Let's have a Bible study. I don't know if you've purchased your book yet, but it's this one. And if you'd like us to help you purchase it, you can Venmo us, I think $15, and we can buy it and send it to you. Send your address. But it's a really great book because we can read through the whole Bible in 1 year. And it's not like each verse, it's kind of like a synopsis of what the Bible's talking about for that day. So right now we're in Genesis 3, 7 through 10, and Genesis is the very first book of the Bible. It talks about creation and how God made us, and we're already into chapter 3. So, the cover-up. When Adam and Eve had eaten the fruit God had forbidden them to eat, they realized they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together to make clothes for themselves. That evening, when they heard God walking in the garden, they were afraid and hid among the trees. But God called, "Where are you, Adam?" Adam replied, "I was afraid when I heard you, so I hid because I am naked." So it goes on to say, how can I get rid of my feelings of guilt? Do you ever feel guilty? Guilt is kind of an ugly feeling, but it's usually when we do something wrong and we feel bad about it. But let's keep reading here. When you've done something wrong, you'll do anything not to be found out. You hope that somehow your guilt will just fade away. You try to cover up your sin by telling a little lie or pretending that nothing happened, but you're kind of afraid all the time that someone might find out. The horrible feeling of guilt makes you feel sick as it chews away at your peace and joy. It's no fun to feel this way. The good news is there is a way out. You can have peace in your heart again. There is only one way to get rid of the sin in your heart and the guilt that it brings. That is to admit that you've done something wrong and ask God to forgive you. It's so much better, if you just are honest. Honesty just is the way out. My dad always used to say, honesty is the best policy. You can't ever lose by being honest and straightforward. We all make mistakes, and we all do things that are wrong. So don't think that you're the only one that ever feels this way. It's common to man, right? Like I said, so there's only one way to get rid of the sin in your heart and the guilt it brings. That is to admit that you've done wrong and ask God to forgive you. You also need to apologize to the person you wronged, and if possible, make things right. It takes courage to do these kinds of things, but it makes your character stronger and helps your friendships with others be built on a solid foundation. No one is perfect. We all do wrong and sin against God, but we can live a peaceful and happy life by confessing our faults and sins as soon as we find ourselves slipping up. So, the verse for the day is, "You know my folly, O God, my guilt is not hidden from you." Psalm 69, verse 5. So, what we love about the Bible is it is got every single thing you need in it to be a better person, to grow out of some of the places where you get stuck, or grow in love and just everything. So thank you for joining us as we read through our Bible this year. Okay, thanks and have a great day.